Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Remember when you were a child? All of life lay before you like a vast, unmarked canvas.
I thought that bill was paid. Okay, we'll get a consolidation loan at the bank, and then we'll take care of the balance. And yeah, you have a good night, too. How come we pay off the credit cards every month, and every month the bills get bigger and bigger? Just can't figure this out.
Are you going to tell the kids good night?
Yeah, sure. Good night, Peanut.
Good night, Daddy. Sing me a song.
It's a little late.
Please.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Have you ever wished upon a star?
Once upon a time, yeah. I remember.
Do you remember when you thought you could be anything you wanted to be? Can you remember?
Stop it.
I'm late. I've got a very important staff meeting this morning. You'll have to take Johnny.
That's the fourth time you wear that pink dress. When are you going to stop wearing it? Mommy, Johnny threw food at me. She deserves it. Who's going to take me to school?
I will, okay? I will.
But what if I'm late? I can't be late for school.
Okay, guys, let's move it. I have to be at work sometime this century.
You're listening to WLGL, your #1 radio station. Today's question on Finances in Focus is, which should you save for, your children's education or your retirement? The answer after this message.
A company spokesman announced the layoffs of 50,000 permanent employees today.
Fighting broke out
Permanent?
overnight between
What do you mean,
rival
permanent?
factions.
As reported by the Labor Department, this is the second largest downsizing since recent industry cutbacks of 20%.
Hey, buddy, watch where you're going, pal.
Sorry. Have a nice day.
Okay, no excuses anymore. They laid off 15% of their employees.
Costs are already up 70%.
I don't think we have to go that far.
We were just talking about why sales are down.
It's getting the product into the pipeline.
If we could get marketing to do something.
Do something.
It's about time we have a go on this new product.
Yeah, it's about time.
So why don't we have a go?
Yeah, let's get it going.
If someone
I
wants
don't
to sign
think we
off on
have
the
to go
budget
that far.
overruns,
We were just
then
talking
fine.
about why sales
It's
are
about
down.
time we have a
How
go
come
on
the
this new product.
competition
It's
keeps
getting the
its
product
costs
into
down?
the pipeline.
Should we consider downsizing?
remember when you dreamed of flying and the freedom of a boundless sky? Do you remember?
Municipal Library. Hi, hon. I can't take your mother to the doctor. No, we're short-handed and I can't leave. Don't forget, I'll meet you at the bank for the loan interview. At noon. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
I'll be with you in a moment.
We're in a bit of a hurry.
Isn't everybody?
Excuse me?
I said I'll be with you in a moment.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember? Someday you were going to dive for buried treasure. Browse the world's most beautiful boutiques. Feel the horsepower of your engine running free. Lounge in relaxing spas. Be the first to cut new figures in the freshly fallen snow with your children. Someday, you were going to explore the countryside. Enjoy the serenity of quiet moments alone. Feel the rush of riding the raging river with your family. Land that spectacular fish. Play in crystal waters. Ride the currents of the air, or kiss the sky. If you look very carefully, you can see what you've been looking for all your life. It's beckoning, telling you to look deep inside. The dream, it's still there. Can you feel it? Do you remember? Can you see it?
Excuse me, sir. Won't you come in for a minute? I heard about the new home you're buying. You've chosen one of the finer homes in the area. Can we help you with the financing?
It's okay, we've already got it taken care of.
Come on, guys, hurry up.
Okay, we're coming.
You're gonna be late for school.
are we going to be on that thing for 2 whole weeks?
Say cheese.
Cheese.
I'm glad we could be a part of this.
But Dad, do you know how much these schools cost?
And do you know how much our children are worth to us? Mom, Dad, we love you. Dad, I'm glad we could help keep this in the family.
Can you see it? It's possible.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you.
You've achieved so much through the years, and we're so proud of you. Thanks for being there for us.
I love you, Mom and Dad.
We love you too.
You know, I'm glad we didn't let anybody steal our dreams.
Me too. It really was worth it.
Stay strong, I tell myself. You're sure to find your way.
And when that voice that's deep inside you says take a chance, that's what you've got to do.
Follow your heart, go where it leads you. There's a dream out there with your name on it. There's a wish somewhere just waiting for you. There's a star in the night whose light will be shining brighter when that dream with your name on it comes true. There's a dream out there with your name on it. There's a song somewhere to lighten your heart. There's a strength from within that you can depend on. Your life has just begun. Out there with your name on it. There's a wish somewhere just waiting for you. There's a star in the night whose light will be shining brighter when that dream with your name on it comes
Throughout history, man has struggled to accept change. Even though we know change will happen, we're seldom ready. So we tend to only react to change and never make a change. Change is often negative. It starts with losing a job, an unexpected illness or injury, a mortgage crisis, a credit crunch, or a depressed economy. These changes can control us, sometimes for many years. They control our money, our goals, and our lifestyle. In an effort to regain control, we focus on reducing our lifestyle. Then what started as spending less leads to living less. We lose sight of our dreams and talk about how things just happened. It's an all too familiar story, but one you don't have to live if you decide today to make a change.
First, take a look at your life. I mean, look back over the last 3 to 5 years. And, particularly from a financial point of view, if things are pretty much the same right now as they were 5 years ago, they'll be pretty much the same 5 years from now, unless you do something different.
I had to change my attitude and not blame everybody else, but just begin to focus on myself.
I was not really happy with the thought of sitting behind a desk for 40 years. I just didn't like my time being tied down to a chair.
The wake-up call was my first paycheck working as a school counselor for the Department of Education here in Hawaii. It was $780-something, and that's after working a whole month. And I said, man, something's got to change.
You can do just about anything you think of. Let's just change what you think of.
Instead of reacting to the unexpected by living less, prepare for it by earning more. Prepaid Legal can help. For more than 35 years, Prepaid Legal has been helping people just like you earn more. So life doesn't just happen.
I have a purpose in life now. I get up in the morning and I'm excited.
Now we own 3 homes. I mean, I never dreamed I would own 3 homes. I just never dreamed it in my life.
I'm just a guy who decided to change his life, and that ability lies within all of us.
We're changing our family's legacy today, and I'm thankful for that.
If you're looking to raise your standards, raise the quality of your lifestyle, then Prepaid Legal Services is an incredible vehicle.
As a 35-year-old publicly traded company, we're making a real difference and changing the way middle-income families access the legal system. Our members enjoy the peace of mind that comes with having an attorney a phone call away when faced with challenging life events. And our associates, those who choose to market our services, are changing the way they live. For many, we provide a solid secondary income that helps them achieve their financial goals. For many more, Prepaid Legal creates the opportunity to live the lifestyle of their dreams. In fact, it's the personal goal of our founder and Chief Executive Officer, Harlan Stonecipher, to create more millionaires than any other company.
It's really difficult for me to explain the satisfaction that I get, that Shirley and I get out of this business. We have seen so many people change their lives, just go through life-changing experience, and we're seeing that happen on a daily basis. People who had never dreamed about earning the type of income that they're earning today. There's no greater feeling than to have someone walk up to you and say to me, you've changed my life. And I always say to them, no, I didn't change your life. You changed your life. Maybe I gave you the opportunity, but still, that's the greatest feeling in the world, is to feel like at the end of the day that you have really helped make a difference in the lives of a lot of people. And that's what we do at Prepaid Legal Services, Inc.
The way that I heard about Prepaid Legal, actually got involved with Prepaid Legal, was I was at a crossroads in my life. And I was doing my resume. I was at Kinko's, and this guy comes, puts a card down. I pick it up, and it was Prepaid Legal. But I said, Ronnie works at this terrible job, and this would really be something that he would probably enjoy doing.
Life back then was very different for our household. I was making about $400 a week. We was barely making it. Today, it's a different story. We don't have to worry about where the money is coming from. The kind of house we used to dream about, we now live in. The kind of cars we used to dream about, we now drive. The time freedom that we used to talk about, we now have. And so we just excited about the financial rewards that we've been receiving just through Prepaid Legal.
First couple years that we were married were, a struggle. We did like most young people do. We had a small apartment, and we unfortunately had to pay bills with our wedding money, and took calculators to the grocery store, and couldn't afford the $300 car payment, and so we worked a couple of jobs at a time. Michael started a small landscape business because he knew that it was going to take a little bit of time to get prepaid legal off the ground. And so he started that business, and he got up at 5 in the morning and, came home at dark.
She said something about the calculators. I remember going to the grocery store with a calculator. When I had that moment, I went back home and I said, that's it. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not doing it. I'm going for it. I don't care what anybody else says about me. I don't care what they think, what I'm doing. I'm going. I'm going to the top in this company, and nobody's going to stop me. And that's something you got to get inside yourself, and you just have to find out what your reason is, what your desire, what your passion is, what is your why. And the biggest why was to be able to not worry about money.
We kind of have our cake and eat it too, because we have a great opportunity, we have a great business, but yet we also have time with our family and our kids that we won't ever get back. Everyone has different things that are important to them, and we're able to do what's important to us. And hopefully people see that there are options and you can do what you feel is right for you.
What would your life look like if money wasn't an issue? What kind of car would you drive? Where would you live? What would you do with your time? How much more could you impact your children's lives and their children's lives? Don't give up on your dreams. Make a change. Start living the life you've only imagined as a prepaid legal independent associate.
Before prepaid legal, somebody else took care of our kids for us. Our neighbor did. And then now I have time for my son, to be able to watch my son. I gave up coaching because I wanted to be there for my kids, and that's what I love about prepaid legal. They gave me back my time to actually be with my kids and be a dad.
To be able to schedule things around our children's schedule is basically one of the most incredible freedoms that we have today. Because we know we have to pick them up between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we don't schedule an appointment between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Our son is participating in 3 different sports right now, baseball, basketball, and soccer. And being able to be the only 2 parents at every event for our children, that's what is so precious to us.
I came from a successful background in real estate. I was doing fine in my 20s, making good money, but when I got involved in prepaid legal, a lot of people told me it was never going to work. My own friends had nothing to do with it, and when I hit the $1 million mark, I said, it's time for me to get my dream home.
It was like a dream come true. I would, get to pursue my passion for decorating and use it on my own house and pick out everything that I wanted, and really just didn't have a spending limit.
One of the great things about this business is, a lot of times when you see these, very successful people out there living in the mansions and driving nice cars, a lot of times they made money off of other people. And, what I love about this business is we make it with other people. The only way that you do well in this business is by helping other people do well. What I love about this business the most is that, anybody looks at my story can realize that if I can do it, anybody else can do it. Anybody can get involved in this business and do it. What we've done, just going out and building a business from home, and I went from building a business in my small little home, now I build it in this $1.5 million home, all because of this opportunity. And so it's a level playing field. Anybody can do it.
I found out early on that there was some money to be made. It was just up to me to go out and make it. Did it part-time for the first 9 months, still working 65, 70 hours a week, pounding the pavement, delivering mail, running from dogs all day. And I tell you, it's just, after 9 months, watching some friends walk away from where they work, I really just kind of ran with it. And on my very first month, I did just under $5,000 with the opportunity. And then at 26, was blessed to walk away from the post office. And 27, earned a 6-figure ring with the company, and it just has gotten better every year. I like to say life is something we all have, and style is the way that you choose to live it. And so it's been incredible just to be able to really give back. I gave away, I now started a scholarship fund, and I give away 2 college scholarships each June to ongoing college students. Of course, the time freedom is something you can't put a price tag on. Michaela is really, really active. She's my life. She's the reason why I do what I do. And so that's what it's about. It's having that time freedom so that I can spend with her and just watching her grow into a beautiful young lady.
We don't come from wealth, but we come from people that understood hard work, and hard work is really what I can contribute to the success that we've experienced in our business today.
You know, for us, it's been a dream come true. I mean, every time I pull into my home on Lake Lanier, when I get to the top of that drive, I look and I go, that's my house. That's my house. I never dreamed I would have a home like that. And then when I get here to Pawleys Island, I'm coming over that causeway, and I think, you know, that's my home too. And I think the greatest thing for us is seeing other people that you've shared a business with, and to see how it's changed their lives. What a great feeling that is to see how you've helped someone else. And that's what prepaid's all about.
I can only tell you that it's one of the wonderful dreams that have come through because of the business opportunity that was given to us a number of years ago, and by a good friend of ours that really sat us down to change our financial life. We never dreamed of what could very well happen in the world of prepaid legal. I mean, you know, we had been like a lot of people that are in corporate America, and then we saw the situations take place and the acquisitions, cutting back, scaling down of industry. We saw people who never really could afford their real dreams in life, although everybody has them. And so we're very fortunate, very blessed to have the opportunity that prepaid legal has provided, and with that has come, you know, some of the luxuries and some of the play toys in life that people dream about. But most importantly, has been the freedom that Beverly and I have been able to enjoy with the kids, and the travel, and of course, you know, one of my hobbies, I've always coached kids in football, and it's been a passion of mine for over 30 years, and had a lot of fun doing all that. Can't do that unless you have some free time and enjoyment. So a lot of beautiful places in the world, but they don't mean a whole lot unless you can go there to stay there.
The difference between these stories and yours is simple. They decided to make a change. They changed their thinking and decided to live life on their terms. They changed their actions and found success. They changed others' lives by offering services that create peace of mind. And along the way, they discovered financial independence and changed their lifestyle. This is your opportunity to do the same.
Prepaid is the largest client of this law firm, and as a result, any person calling in, any individual member calling in, is my biggest client.
They have the consumer buying power of being a group, and that's what it's all about. Prepaid Legal sends us a monthly check that's very, very handsome monthly check, and we're proud to have it, and we want it to come next month.
We treat every member just like a major law firm would treat the CEO of one of their major clients, because we know that if we make that person mad or do bad service for that person, we have a chance of losing that client.
We are 100% accountable. Every complaint gets investigated both here and in Oklahoma. They're supposed to be resolved as soon as possible, if possible within 24 hours. So they're going to get the highest standards of accountability. They're going to get the highest customer service standards. They're going to get the most accountable and most responsive attorneys.
We make an effort to handle each call individually and try to give good customer service, good bedside manner, and try to handle their legal needs as well as their emotional need involving their issue, which is important because most lawyers in the traditional bar can solve your legal problem, but often don't do it in a good bedside manner.
Prepaid Legal has as good a group of law firms as you can find in this country. The quality of service that a member can expect in any state is excellent. It's not average, it's way above average.
I want to just show you something before I turn this over to Mr. Carruthers. I want to give you a 5-year game plan, because I think it's important that we take a career look and a career attitude towards where we are with prepaid legal, because this is not going away, okay? This is real. It will be here way beyond our lifetimes. So let me walk you through 5 years. God willing, we'll be around 5 years still breathing. So let me tell you what happens in a job. We go to work every day, and we come home every day, and we generate our own income in a job. And if you keep doing that 5 years from now, that's still what you'll be getting. But let me just give you an example that I think anybody in this room can buy into it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say in 2007 you recruited 5 people. And let's say in 2008 they duplicated that process for 25 more people in your team. 2009, they duplicated the same process. 2010, they duplicated that process. And in 2011, 5 years from now, you have over 3,000 people in your organization. And my question to you is, if you're the only one generating income for yourself, how do you ever create freedom? Because you're always going to be stuck in that rat race of going back and forth to work. Now watch this. Let's take the 3,125 people. Let's now call that 3,000 and keep the math simple. Let's say in that 5-year time period, 90% of them quit. Not stay, but 90% quit. That means out of 3,000, we have how many left? 300. Let's say those 300 go out and market 1 membership a month. That's 300 memberships. Obviously, with this size of an organization, what level would you be in the comp plan? Executive director. If 90% of them quit and the other 300 only market 1 membership a month, your monthly income is $13,500. Your annual income is $162,000. What boss is going to pay you that in 5 years? Ladies and gentlemen, nobody better than the man who's done it. I'm going to turn this rest of us over to Mr. Brian Crothers.
Here's what we're going to do today. We're going to show everybody in this business what's possible. We're going to enlarge every single person's vision and let you see what you have the ability to go out and accomplish in this business. We've asked as many people that were here at the convention who have earned at least an average of $8,000 a month or more since Las Vegas to come across stage and share with you who they are, what their background was before joining Prepaid Legal as an associate, and their best month of income over the last year. So please keep your applause, and we'll be able to share with you some very, very powerful stories.
We're Debbie George and Ray Fritz and our background is small business ownership.
Best month, $14,639.
John Joyce, my background was the insurance business, $23,400.
Patty Ross Corporate.
Ken Smith, $18,000.
Doug Kleinsmith, my background is vacuum cleaner sales, and my best month was $28,700.
Bill and Annette Hamilton, small business.
Best month, $17,000.
Jim and Gooder and Gavin, marketing and promotions, best month, $14,000.
Millie Baker, beauty pageants, my best month, $28,414.38.
Jim Harkema, college football coach, best month, $20,000.
Dave Hall, background Jiffy Lube, best month, $20,000.
Todd Cahill, background personal training, best month, $15,000.
Sean Michael, student.
Lauren Ellis, swim instructor.
Biggest month, $34,000.
Jesse McPherson, hip-hop dance instructor, best month, $15,971.42.
Chris Hughes, waiter, best month, $21,000.
Terry Hepner, retired, $21,000 and something.
Tyler Wildman, commercial pilot business owner, best month this month, $15,000 and some change. Best day, $12,500.
Craig Hepner, Newport Beach, Southern California, was involved in 4 startup companies, best month, $38,000.
Alan Erdley, real estate, $15,000.
Darren Kidd, background sales, biggest month, $30,000.
Eduardo Benaim, engineer, best month, $10,280.
Josh Denny, forklift driver, best month, $22,800.
Diane Reeves, business consultant, best month, $27,000.
Vernon Heath, dancing and twirling instructor, best month, $16,000.
Jimmy Parrish, Southern Baptist minister, $24,000.
Diane Kleins, mortgage broker, best month, $13,000 part-time.
Alan Roman, fashion jewelry business, $12,863.
Scott Viet, Corporate Management, best month, $62,665.
Ross and Cindy Chantrell.
Car business, $20,572.17.
Don and Ellen Wilson, small business owners, best month, $15,300.
Michael Dorsey, landscaper, over $36,000.
Kathy Aaron, real estate, $23,000. Kay and Larry Gregory.
Golf professional KN sales, $20,500 1 month.
Scott Chapin, radio advertising, this month, $23,384.
Bill Stovall, sales VP, $38,000.
Ron Sweet, business owner.
Nancy McDonald, computer scientist, our best month. Last year, $15,222.16.
BJ Murphy, downtown development, best month, $31,000.
Brian Carruthers, real estate, best month, $135,000.
Rebecca Smith, horse trainer, $70,000.
Tommy Sardine, law enforcement officer.
Ingrid Sardine, healthcare management, best month, $11,592.92.
Fred Duff, Virginia, bricklayer, best month, $12,550.
Hello, Linda Masoli, best city government, and best month, $18,425.
Chris Offenberg from Southern California, single parent, best month, $45,000.
Bill and Linda Carter.
Small business ownership, $41,000.
Brooks Workhauser, financial planning, $20,000.
Harold Pinson, background retail, best month, $15,000.
Joe Wilkinson, director of Lead to Field Coaching, Nightingale Conant Corporation, best month, part-time, $11,078.
Robin Charlene McKenzie.
Police officer, best month, $12,000.
Brandy Moore, former state trooper in Oklahoma, $28,000.
Jonathan Green, background computer engineer, best month, $19,800.
Gordon and Dolores Dara, best month, $20,000. Banking and politics.
Charles and Patricia Lloyd, backgrounds, public school counsel and accounting.
Best month recently, $18,661.34.
Richard DeVosto, career U.S. Marine Corps. The best month, $28,000.
Katrina Ferguson, single parent and legal admin, best month, $20,100.
Jeff and Cindy Hughes, Fort Worth, Texas, background ladies shoes sales, best month, $21,000.
Alistair Edwards, Atlanta, Georgia, part-time grocery retail manager, best month, $13,513.
Hi, Randy and Shar Parker, membership development, best month, $52,500.
Hardy and Jennifer Blash.
Atlanta, Georgia, best month, $18,000.
Larry and Donnie Smith, corporate America.
Best month, $33,300.
John Malat, janitor,
Tiffany Beverly Malat, jelly maker.
best month, $37,000.
Hadley Starkey, business owner, best month, $11,000.
Russell Peaton, college student, 0.0 GPA, best month, $34,092.
Mike Melia, small business, best month, $47,000.
Bert Calhoun, background environmental engineer, best month, $17,000.
Lisa Asbell, registered nurse, best month, $23,642.87.
Danny Couture, Honolulu, Hawaii, broke professional athlete, best month, $24,000.
Rex Legale, engineer, $15,000.
Tanya Mackey, financial planner, insurance, best month, $13,900, part-time as earned.
My name is Jan Tinder. My background is physical therapist, Air Force Reserve officer, and a single parent. My best month last year was $11,678.57.
Jeremy and Caroline Roma from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, background small business owners, best month commission, $17,300 plus a $3,000 recruiting bonus, $20,300.
Selena Tarkington.
Marketing, best month, $15,000 plus.
Casey and Elena Call, bottled water delivery boy and transportation specialist, $14,998.92.
Melissa Wilder and Eddie Peters, military and small business owners.
Our best month, $16,000.
Scott and Missy Hammondtree, building contractor, best month, $18,403.28.
Sheriff Forrester, biochemistry, best month, $17,500.
Kai Deering, corporate sales insurance, $10,700.
Mark and Elizabeth Seguin.
Tyler, Texas, background, horseshoer, best month, $42,700.
Sharon Smilin, Los Angeles, California, talent agent and business owner, best month, $20,286.43.
Matt Morris, my background is outside sales. Best month was $26,000.
Tony Petrill, insurance, $53,800.
Karen and Paula Meir.
Background was military, and Karen was a single mom. Our best month was $17,000.
John Gardner, attorney.
Elizabeth Gardner, marketing, best month, $35,707.
John Drennan, small business, best month, $15,000.
Teresa and Frank Coyne, background teaching and small business ownership.
Best month last year was over $27,000.
And Nancy Little.
Background insurance agent, best month, $19,000.
Liz Fu, health club sales, best month, $16,800.
Darnell and Tracy Self, background retail.
Best month was $87,000.
David Ward, I was an attorney. Best month around $15,000.
Lisa Kimbrell, commercial lending.
Kyle Kimbrell, college student, best month $32,000.
Cleveland Dulcie Pickens, Orlando, Florida.
U.S. Army officer, $25,000.
Steve Baker, background painter and decorator, best month, $12,000.
Brian Heichard, concrete flatwork contractor, multiple car wash owner, best month $13,800.
Stan Carolyn Livesey, best month $17,000. Insurance.
Steve Houston, best month background is T-shirt, best month is $11,900.
Stephen Kimelia, banking and stand-up comedy, best month $48,000.
Lisa Schiller, background business development.
John Schiller, background builder, best month $72,400.
Mike Humes, background mailman, best month $57,000.
Yvette Mayo, trade show management, best month in the last year, $15,000.
Jeremy Moore, failed college student, best month $42,000.
Charlie and Lorraine Backus, construction company and postal.
Best month, $25,000.
Steve and Jana Fleming, seminar promoters, $23,700.
Brenda Anderson, background clerical, best month $21,000.
Emmanuel and Kimberly Bernstein, tax processing and medical field, best month last year, $18,780.29.
Danny and Bob Sappington.
Christian ministry, best month $21,532.
Inger Lemke, teacher, $21,600.
Mark and Tammy Smith, background is the Navy and a college student. Our best month thus far was $65,300.
David Hughes, chiropractic intern, best month $16,000.
Ulysses Leonard Brown Jr., her background electronic engineer. Mine's entrepreneur, our best month $17,400.
John Bush, background is CRM business owner, best month $13,200.
Kevin Mack, corporate America, small business ownership, best month $16,000.
Kevin Ray, background as a college student, best income month, over $100,000.
Mark Brown, Information Systems, best month, $23,700.
Murray Fisher, best month $18,000, good enough diploma.
Mark Brown, print shop owner, $92,000, best month.
Bob Cohen, real estate background, best month $13,500.
Judge Royce McCoy, judge, best month last year over $25,000.
Katie Huff, registered nurse, pharmaceutical sales, best month $23,000.
That was insane. That was awesome.
Your organization, Prepaid Legal, gives you the opportunity to build your own business. And the moment you understand this here, this puts you in the category like Bill Gates and those types of individuals. And the best thing about it is this organization provides you the mentors and the leaders who have already come this distance. One of the reasons I didn't like school, or I didn't like the corporate world, I worked in the corporate world for a little while, was very simply because this domain was only for a few people. The beauty of Prepaid Legal is it makes this domain available to all of you if you want it here. Okay? The number one thing I come and I speak to you guys about is this: your product, your legal services, exemplary. You guys are working for a company with great product. You have the best compensation plan I have ever seen. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, Mrs. Stonecipher and the whole team here.
I hear people all the time complaining that they're too busy or don't have enough time. People act as though time owns them instead of them owning time. What do you mean, not enough time? That's the only fair component in the equation of life. See, not everyone starts with the same intellect. Not everyone starts with the same amount of money. But everyone has the same amount of time in a day. Have you ever noticed that there are people who, with 24 hours, earn $10,000 a year? And there are people in the same 24 hours who earn $10 million a year? Let me explain the difference. I've heard people say this phrase: it's easier to just do it myself than try to get other people to do it. Whenever I hear that phrase, I know that person just nailed their feet to the floor. All they can do is expend their time, not invest their time. Here's a secret. Wealth is hidden from those who must do it all themselves. Wealth exposes itself to those patient enough to train others. When you understand the power of educating and empowering others so that you get more done, you're truly on your way to wealth. Now, with that understanding of the importance of training others so you get more done, look at network marketing, and you'll see why I call it brilliant compensation. In network marketing, you're actually making yourself unimportant to the creation of your income. Because in network marketing, what you teach and train others to do is duplicate what you do, which is to find and train others. This is actually multiplying you, because you're teaching them to sponsor and train other people. That's why I say, next to your spiritual growth and your family, there is nothing in the world you can do that will reward you better than investing your time in network marketing. Let me illustrate something to you that is so profound. What's the maximum number of hours you could work in a day? 24 hours, right? So if you didn't sleep all day, you could work 24 straight hours. What if you didn't sleep for a whole year? You could actually work 8,760 hours in 1 year. But that's the maximum number of hours you could work in a year. Now, I want you to remember back when I explained to you that I have 56,000 people in my organization worldwide. Well, let's suppose that all 56,000 people work just 1 hour out of a year. 56,000 people times 1 hour each equals 56,000 hours of work that I'm being paid on. Well, for most people to earn on 56,000 hours of work, they'd have to work for over 6 years, 24 hours a day without sleep to put in the same amount of hours that I could in 1 hour a year. Let me throw in something really ridiculous. Suppose all my 56,000 people worked 1 8-hour day in a year. 56,000 people times 8 hours is 448,000 hours I'm being paid on. Well, it would take most people working over 51 years, 24 hours a day, to do what I could do in 8 hours a year. 8 hours in 1 year versus 51 years working 24 hours a day? Doesn't seem fair, does it? It's definitely not fair. What's not fair It's that you haven't understood this until today, and other people have. But now that you understand it, take responsibility for it. Don't go running and try to create reasons why you can't do this. You can do this. I don't say any of this to impress you. I don't need to impress you. This is an educational-only video. My purpose in creating this tool is to contribute back to that woodpile that so generously gave to me. I say all of this only to impress upon you that the difference between the wealthy and everyone else is leverage. You've got to understand that. And nothing gives you, the individual, leverage in such an ethical way like network marketing can.
Let's see how much it would cost to start the business to earn $60,000 or more in 3 months. $1,000? A lot of people cannot afford $1,000. What about $500? That's much better. But still a lot of people will be hesitant to invest. What about $400? It would be very nice, and better. But can it be lowered some? Okay, let's make it at $300. You would earn over $60,000 with only 12 recruits, if each participant brings one each week. Can't you afford $300? You cannot make a decision still? Okay, what about $250? Hey, only $250. Okay, this is final. $194.95. You can start a career. You pay $35.95 monthly from the second month. Also, you can cancel at any time. This is the compensation plan. Most starters don't understand this one. So I just let you see the potentiality when each participant brings one each week. If each participant brings one person each week, you will have 4,095 persons in your team in 12 weeks. Your income starts from $34.57 weekly, but it will go 5 figures in 9th or 10th week. The figures on the left table vary depend on how you structure the organization, who brings sooner, what date of the month, and etc. Think about $60,000 earnings in 3 months. The dollar amount herein does not guarantee accuracy. Earn $60,000 or more in 3 months with $195 investment. Wow, what an incredible investment. You can become a millionaire if you help enough people quickly. If you collect 1 penny on first day, 2 pennies on second day, 4 pennies on third day, 8 pennies on fourth day, and so on. How much money can you collect till 10th day? Only $10.23. If you keep collecting twice as much as the previous day amount, then your 31 days collection total would be over $21 million. Amazing. Unbelievable. But it's a fact. $60,000 earning with only 12 recruits. You only recruit 12. Can you make it when you are in comfort zone? Absolutely no. You should be in running mode, war mode, fighting mode, and tension mode. You can sleep on night time. If you neglect your work, you will see your garden full of weeds. How do you dare not to remember that you can be changed? Call the person who shares this information. I am going to provide 60 free business cards for each participant with your phone numbers on it if you choose to become my team. You will receive it within 3 to 5 business days through mail. So you and your team can use them to recruit more team members. Let's help each other for each one experience that the life is charming and wonderful. Make sure to remember that nothing happens unless first a dream.
Thank you. Look, thank you. Okay, they say that one of the most pitiful things in the world is for someone's income to grow and you not to grow with it. I hope, trust, and pray that this is a sign that I have added value to my life and to that of others. And with all due deference, for the sake of time and protocol, I'm going to forego some of the thank yous and the accolades and the salutations. Those of you, you know I love you, but I cannot even tell my story or begin to tell my story, though, with at least thanking, of course. Look, my entire Team New Vision family, I love you. Darnell and Tracy Self, you know I love you. And then, of course, Don Harvey, you complete me, and I thank you. Now, getting through all of that, Look, for those of you that truly don't know my story, I'm Jermaine Johnson, and in the year 2000, I was actually one of the top 5 youth pastors in the nation. I've been in Christianity Today, Promise Keepers, BET, TBN, worked with Bishop Jakes, Blake, and Long, but still I had a home in foreclosure and 3 children. And I needed some things to change. And January 31st, 2001, somebody invited me out to a hotel briefing. I saw it. I got involved, and my entire life has been changed ever since. But still, to just tell you some of that, because I'm not an overnight success. I've gone through some struggles. I'm not an exception to the rule. Understand. Look, as soon as I got into this business, my sponsor quit, and my sponsor quit. I started, though, the first TMV briefing in the California area 5.5 years ago. All the core team, all the original team of that briefing quit. So I was the only one there except Sonia English. I stayed at the manager position for over a year as an area coordinator. Please don't tell Wilburn Smith that, but I was area coordinator and I was a manager for over a year. But still, I sold my '66 Mustang to keep the briefing going. My entire family quit on me. I went through a divorce. Everybody quit on me except my mother and my 3 children and Don Harvey. Hold on. I'm not going to cry. So look, December 1st, 2004, I woke up to about $8,000 in chargebacks because someone in my business was doing bad, or say the writing faulty business. And so I didn't know what to do, but still I did not quit. At the age of 29, at a Super Saturday, I was having heart palpitations, and they had me hooked up to a heart monitor because I was suffering from a thing called stress. And I needed some things to change. And maybe you just picked up on it, but see, the entire premise of my entire story is that I stutter. From the age or from birth, they labeled me as handicapped. And they said I would probably not be able to do anything. They actually said I would probably only be able to do blue collar work. And so that followed me. But still, I went to a convention in 2001, or actually 2002, OKC. And at that convention, I heard Paul J. Myers say, in this business, you must be daring, bold, audacious, and slightly obnoxious. And also, it was at that same convention that I heard Harlan Stonecipher, our founder, actually say, look, over the next 90 days, put your head down, draw a line in the sand, and go to work. And I was at the manager position, and Philadelphia 2002 was coming in about 90 days, and I said, I'm going to do it. And in a 90-day period, I skipped director, went straight to executive director. I've never wore a director's pin, and they told me I couldn't do it. But still, but look at this. See, look. See, maybe though you ever had to do the briefing and have people on the front row laughing at you because you get stuck on a word. See, or maybe though you've never had to do a 3-way call and the prospect actually say, man, look, he can't talk. See, though maybe, okay, you've ever had to go out in the field and pass out a magazine and it takes you 3 or 4 times to even say hello. See, I stutter, but I searched it out. And the definition of stuttering simply means to have an audible involuntary disruption. And see, maybe yours isn't audible, but all of us in here at some point in time have involuntary disruptions. See, I don't know where yours is. But understand, if you're going to get down here on the front row, you are going to go through some involuntary disruptions. Some of you, maybe they're at your home. Maybe they're on your job. Some of you have to go back to them. But still, it's how you respond to them. And so very quickly, I'm just going to give you 5 things that I get through this stuttering process on and I live my entire life by. And the first one is that, look, if you want to be a failure, any excuse will actually do. The second one that I actually use is that, look, in this business, you must be willing to dwell in the tears of the moment so you can live in the laughter of a lifetime. I'll say it again. You must be willing to dwell in the tears of the moment so you can live in the laughter of a lifetime. And then the third thing I just say to myself all the time, look, I'll just stutter my way into being a millionaire. Talk about me all you want to, doesn't matter. But still, I can say ring. You see, look here, in closing, I found out a couple of things. I found out, though, that God has a plan for your life. And your plan is hidden in your problem. And your problem is a hint of your prophecy. And God will actually use your problem to prepare and to propel you toward your promise. See, for those of you that don't understand it, and I apologize for sounding preachy, but that's me. And understand, Romans 8:19 says, for look, I reckon that these present sufferings or these involuntary disruptions are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. So for all of you, here's the fifth and final way I live my entire life. I love all of you. I thank you all. Anyone that has ever poured anything into me. But for all of you that you're up there and you've been stuck at the same position, way I was, manager for over a year, or they're talking about you, or you're going through some things, I leave you with this. If you want something bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. If all that you dream and scheme is about it and life seems useless, worthless without it. If you gladly sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all terror of the opposition for it. If you simply go after that thing that you want with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold, poverty, famine, or gout, sickness, nor pain of body and brain can keep you away from that thing that you want, if dogged and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, you will get